then after
Then they changed
said,
it.
"Oh, we got it wrong."
Yeah.
And I knew it was bollocks when they said it.
Sorry. No way. Just watched you do a great 4 rounds there with young Connor Tewsbury, who's I think he's just been picked to box for England in the European Championships.
Europeans in Italy, yeah. It's just won.
Was it last month? I think he won
the youths. Last week it was.
Was it?
Yeah, just last week. Just won the youths. The nationals.
A cracking 4 rounds that was.
Yeah, good fun. I enjoyed it.
And like I say, this is perhaps could be your final year as an amateur.
Maybe. See how we get on. We've obviously got the elites coming up end of March.
Yeah.
Or the ABAs, so just start training towards that at the moment.
Well, you're on 93 fights now.
93, man.
And you've just come back from, is it Norway?
Norway, been over in Norway, had a fight in Norway.
And you won a box cup over there. And
yeah, it's just one fight that.
Oh, was it?
It's just like a show put on there, yeah, against.
But you won the best boxer as well,
Yeah.
Not too bad, eh?
Added to the collection, yeah.
But no, I mean, we was talking. I think I came down. I didn't get a chance to film it, but I'd seen you win the Northwest Area version of your title, wasn't it? The Schoolboys National Association of Girls and Boys Clubs.
Boys Clubs, yeah.
You'd won it the year before, hadn't you? And so you defended the Northwest title, went to Liverpool and lost a close decision to a good, tough, strong kid.
Yeah. Like I watched it back a few times. I thought I did well enough, but I know where I wrong and where I went wrong. And
I was going to say
I know why I got the decision. You know what I mean? I still think I won the fight easily enough.
Yeah.
As for the rematch, should have had it last week. Never
had pull out after pull out.
Yeah, I've had 4 in the past 4 weeks. So, leading up to the ABAs, it's I want to be active, you know what I mean?
Well, that little spar that I just watched was great preparation.
Yeah, that's what I kind of realised. I'm probably not going to get a fight on for the ABAs, so I'm just going to have to smash the sparring, tough sparring like that with top level lads, which is perfect. That 4 rounds end with me.
Well, like we were saying, you're in a very fortunate situation. We're training. This is your gym, or your dad's gym at St John's, but you're fortunate enough to train in a beautiful gym in Hyde at Ricky Atton's place, where you're surrounded by some of the top middleweights and super middleweights in the country.
Yeah, I'm up there with Blaine at Atton's 3 times a week now. Loving it, yeah. Just loving being in the gym at the moment.
Does it scare you thinking that Mark Efron's going to move down to middleweight?
Well, he's dangerous at super middle, isn't he?
No.
So what's he going to do at middle? But everyone I put a picture on my Instagram and my Facebook and that when it's hard Mark.
Yeah.
Not so, well, a couple of months ago now, but that's everyone who I've not seen in a while. Does Mark F1 hit his hands, he say? Yeah, he does. He's an absolute beast and it's all everyone keeps asking me about. But
well, you got thrown in the deep end. Wasn't someone supposed to do a few rounds with him? To do 6 rounds with him?
The first time I got in with him, he was supposed to do 6 with some lad. He smashed the heck out of him and the lad jumped out after 4 and I'd just finished 6 rounds with, I can't remember who had been in, it might have been like Blaney and that, and Blaine said, do you want to jump in? Do you want to finish these last 2 off with Mark? And as I said to the other day, I've been watching Mark knock people out since with about 10, 11 years old, do you know what I mean? And I was like, oh no. But I got in with him and when I got out with proper chuff about it, I was on with him. Went down the next week, did some more with him. But it's just, I seen the other day on Facebook, he's been mentioning Chris Evac Jr. and that, and then obviously he's mandatory for Langford, isn't it? So, he's gonna...
Exciting time for that gym, and you could be right in the middle of it.
Hopefully, yeah, that's the plan.
And if you can do well in this tournament, that hopefully could set yourself up for, like you said, because you're not on the GB squad and you're not on the England squad, which is a crazy thing. I don't see why that's never happened for you. But because you're not, it means you're not getting the fights, like you said. You know, what is it? 4 fights pulled out in the last 4 weeks.
You know, I'm training twice a day, six days a week. You know what I mean? And
so you train like a pro, really.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you don't get paid for it as an amateur. No. So I just want to be boxing regularly.
Well, you do if you're on the GB squad.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't. So I just want to be boxing regularly. You know what I mean? I'm putting the effort in.
Well, I see that. I mean, boxing is your life, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, you're at the amateur shows helping your dad out. You know, you go in there and you're doing the corners with the lads and everything. You know, like say you're 3 times a week, 4 times a week. You're down at Hatton's gym. You know, it's everything, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And I am like everything I'm doing at the moment. I'm enjoying, and it's all just like I went through a phase. You know, last summer I was out drinking and that, and couldn't be arsed being in the gym. But now I'm just absolutely loving everything I'm doing.
But I think
enjoying
sometimes you need that because
honestly, listen, it was the best thing for me. It was. I've been in the gym since I was 8 years old, mate, non-stop. You know what I mean? I've
been filming you since you were about 10 years old.
And I think being away for that little amount of time
made you appreciate it.
I was like, fucking hell, I need to be boxing. I need to be eating something. When I got back in the gym, mate, it was like we'd never gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's, you know, like, you know, you say that I need to be, but you're the most mild-mannered person I know. You're not a nasty person until you step through the ropes. It's like, you know, it's like Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, it's a different game when you get in there, isn't it, mate? It's like, even sparring Connor then, I'm good mates with Connor, I've known Connor for years. But
it was vicious, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that's how it's got to be, though, sparring.
Yeah.
I think a lot of, don't get me wrong, you need tech sparring, you need to work on stuff like that, but a lot of boxing now, they're doing too much of it, and they get in the ring and they get a dig, and they kind of like, oh.
Sometimes, like I was saying, I think you can take the best part away from it. If you're a fighter and you like fighting and you train too much to be a boxer, you're taking away your best part. You know, because at some point in a professional boxing match or any boxing match, you're gonna get hit. You've got to be able to dig deep at some point. And I enjoy your style, mate. I always have done. I always said to you, you know, as a young kid, you don't look like you fight. You know? And you fight like an animal. You look like this, as we keep calling you, a pink sausage man. You know, and so it'd be intriguing to see what happens for you. I hope you really do well in these elite championships, and if you can go on to win, which I've no doubt that you couldn't, mate. I have no reason to think that you can. Anyway, let's put it that way. And if you do, then you could be a very, very, very exciting addition to the pro ranks.
Well, see how we get on. That's the plan. Whether it's this year, whether it's next year, whether it's a few years down the line.
At 20 years old, you've got time on your side, haven't you, mate?
That's it. I've just turned 20 last week.
But as you said, the problem is you're not getting the fights. And if you do well in this tournament, you probably won't get the fights unless if you win it, you'll get picked up by England and they'll fight on those shows. Maybe even get picked up by GB or whatever, and so they'll keep you fighting. But if not, you're waiting a whole year until the next tournament comes around.
That's it, and it's do you want to wait a year to be boxing regularly again? But being in the gym and training like I am, you know what I mean? It's disheartening. It's like I said, 4 in the past 4 weeks, and I've kind of. I've tapered off and I've made the weight. And then right, fights off, so I'm back up again, hard training, and my training's a bit all over the place because of these fights that have never come off. It's 4 hard weeks of training that I've missed out on.
But as you were saying, because you're at it works pros and cons because you're an amateur still. It can affect your style, which we've spoken about before. But it must keep you enthusiastic, knowing that the people that are turning up in that gym and you're getting the opportunity to move around with them.
100%. You know, like even just thinking that they're in there, 6 days a week, you know what I mean? And
well, let's mention you've got Chris Blaine, who's going in that last man tournament over in Ireland, right? 10 times national Irish champion as an amateur. You've got Jake Haig, who's a good amateur, North West Area champion on numerous occasions, and he's looking an absolute demon as a pro now. You got Mark Efron, who's could be on everyone's lips in the next 12 months, couldn't he? You know what I mean? He could be the big new name in boxing. Who else we got down there?
Luke Evans.
Luke Evans, who's just coming back from that terrible injury where he got
looking
cut
really,
up,
really good, mate. Training hard, looking really good. And Big Nathan, who's just won last weekend in.
Nathan Gorman, yeah. Now you see, again, I videoed him years ago in the amateurs.
I've known Nathan since he was 10 years old.
But do you remember, how chubby was he? His belly was...
Still chubby now. Can we cut that?
but his belly was hanging over his shorts. And I said that the only way I can describe that was like the Paul Potts effect. Because, he come out and you thought, who's this idiot?
Yeah.
But, whoa, but the kid danced around. I think it was the youth... championship.
I walked in actually,
and he come out and the other kid looked in great shape. I thought, oh, this is going to be a right mismatch, and I was right, it was a mismatch, but for Nathan Gorman, because he destroyed the kid and stopped him in the second round.
Well, there's talking big, aren't they, about him with Danny Dubois.
Do you know, he's untested, isn't he though? He's not doing any more than what Nathan Gorman is doing to his opponents. Yeah. So why can't they?
I think Nathan beats him. I think Nathan outboxes him definitely.
Well, that's another thing. He's
unbiased opinion, but
well, even if it is a biased opinion, it doesn't make any difference. It's a good opinion because the kid is so nimble on his feet. Yeah. And he might not look like he's in the best condition, but he's agile and he does think he's like like a mini Tyson Fury, isn't he? He really is. But thick set. Yeah. And he can take people out with a single shot.
Yeah, he can bang.
Yeah. So then and you're in the middle of all that. Yeah. So if that can't keep you enthusiastic, I don't know.
It's just exciting when I'm just going to the gym and if I'm in a bag there, I've got whoever next to me, you know what I mean? And even when I'm in the nights, I train Stacey Copeland. Yeah. She's an absolute beast in the gym.
How much has she improved over the last 18 months?
I've never met anyone that trains like her. Yeah. Honestly, she's an absolute beast. But obviously, where they're seeing up at Hatton is like, we have heart rate monitors and stuff. Yeah. And she's kind of competing with each other, or competing against yourself. But she's an absolute animal, Stacey. Absolutely, I've never seen anyone train like a beast.
I must admit, it's unreal. I've watched her over the last. I videoed her probably about 3 years ago, fighting on one of her dad's club shows, and she got beat off I think she was a Swedish international girl, and she didn't look great or anything. And a year later, she'd been picked to box for the England squad. Yeah. And I videoed her again on the club show. And there was a massive improvement then. I thought, oh yeah, this was alright. And not realising that she was a 3 times female ABA champion. She won the novices, the under-10s, under-20s and the elites, didn't she? And the improvement she's made, and as good as she was then, she's even better now.
I know. It is. all down to blame. She trains as hard as anything, Stacey, and she just keep getting better. Sparring last few weeks, unbelievable.
And it seems like Ricky seems to be doing a lot more down there now as well.
Yeah, he's like I'm not in through the day with Ricky. Every now and then, when I spar with his lads, but he gets in a fair bit.
But it must be nice because you must have grown up watching him as a little kid.
Obviously, mate. I don't think I'd be boxing if it weren't for Ricky. You know what I mean?
I see a picture when you chubby little lad with shorts.
Yeah. I think most kids round about my age from Manchester. You know what I mean? It's well, not even from Manchester, just anyone, yeah. It
was a style that personifies professional boxing. Yeah. It was just beautiful to watch.
It's a dream, isn't it?
Non-stop aggression.
Sold out MEN Arena, winning world titles. You know what I mean? But
I think before he won the legitimate world title, I think he sold it out about 10 times there. And wasn't he WBU champion for about 8 times before he fought Costa?
You'll know better than me, mate.
But again, that's got to inspire us, isn't it?
Definitely. Just the fact he comes in the gym and lets on to you, know what I mean? It's still, you're like, Ricky out of nowhere. But yeah, it's me, mate. I'm just loving it. Everything that I'm doing with Blaine in the gym at the moment. And
do you think Blaine is the man for the future? Do you think a lot of people will be talking about him?
Definitely, mate.
He works hard there, doesn't he?
Oh, mate, grabs like anything. And I've worked for a lot of coaches over the years, a lot of good coaches. I've clicked with him really well. I love the stuff that we're doing. The stuff that we're doing works. Yeah. He'll say, try this, try that. do it, you know, making kids of it and dropping kids with shots and that we've been working on, and you know what I mean, and so it must be working. But yeah, I've been loving everything doing at the moment. Definitely.
So the final thing is you've got a plan, and you're gonna hopefully put that into place and win the elites.
Yeah, that's the one. Next up, end of March, yeah.
Right, well we'll leave it at that then.
Well, I think you come back to that in a few months when I've won it.
Right, well so hopefully, yeah, we'll be at the end of April. It should be over and done with it.
Yeah.
I could be looking at the new elite amateur boxing champion.
That's the one, hopefully.
At 75 kilos, the golden weight.
Oh, aye.
Take care, Brad.
Nice one.
See you later, mate. Bye.